Going on YouTube, it's your boy King Red Diamonds, and I'm back for another Neo 2 video. Today in this video, I'm going to be going over something called target farming. This is going to help all of our late game to end game players pretty much maximize the amount of gear they get while also minimizing the time it takes for them to get said gear. But before we get into it, I ask you guys please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have been doing amazing lately. I did mention that I have gained access to super thanks and super chat on my channel for streams and stuff or for regular videos. That is going to pretty much directly impact my channel, as well as help me bring you more and better content with better equipment and stuff. So all the support is greatly appreciated, and I thank you all so much. So again, please like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to get right into it. So today, target farming is our subject. I'm going to tell you, a few tips and stuff to help you better attack this game and finish it out and beat all the stages of underworld and depths of the underworld. Okay, so now with target farming, our first step is to get you some gear. Doesn't matter what gear it is, make in your mind, think of a certain weapon that you want to use, and then what you're going to do is you're going to equip that weapon. Then you want to equip the armor that you want to use. Does not matter which pieces, because you're going to change that depending on which graces you want to run for that armor. Okay, that's your step one. Step two is you're going to focus on three main stats for your farming purposes. That is item drop rate, equipment drop rate, and luck. Those three stats directly influence the chances of you getting the gear that you want. Okay? Item drop rate, equipment drop rate, and luck. Those three right there are your main go-tos when you are farming. Okay? So we're going to try our best to get those three stats on every piece of gear that we have. All right? Next, we're going to go to our accessories. Our accessories, we're going to roll lucky drop equip armor, lucky drop equip accessory, and lucky drop equip weapon on on both of our accessories. Now you don't have to roll all three on both accessories. You can roll two on one and then one on the other, as long as they're on both. As long as you have all three of those stats equally on both, we're good to go. All right. Next, we have our scroll. Our scrolls can also roll with equipment drop rate, item drop rate, and luck as well. And it also rolls with ethereal item drop rate. So what you want to do is you want to get that on your scrolls as well. You want to try your best to find scrolls that have those items on there. If they don't have them on there, run your scrolls over and over until you can get at least one of them. Now, I won't tell you to try to get all three, because that is really, really tough, and that's going to literally take you forever. So as long as you have at least one of those on there, you should be good to go. Next, we're going to come down to our Guardian Spirit. This right here, Itokuri, is the best Guardian Spirit to run when farming. It comes with plus 40 luck and item drop rate on it. So this is definitely your go-to for farming purposes. Next, we're going to take a look at our soul cores. Our soul cores, we want to try to get luck on them. We want to try to get item drop rate, equipment drop rate on them. So as long as you find soul cores that have one of, if not all three of these on them, run them, put them on. It's going to increase your chances even more. So that's another thing. Next, we're going to come over to our titles. There's only one effect that you can get, and that's equipment drop rate, but you want to pump as much into that as possible. As you can see right here, it has 10.5% equipment drop rate. I've given my equipment drop rate the biggest boost that I possibly could by putting my titles into those. Okay, so if you think, oh, I've already chosen titles and I can't change it, you can. All you do, you come right over here to your starting point, hit your hidden tea house. Once you hit your hidden tea house, you come to trade, you come all the way down to the bottom till you see Zen Manual. The Zen Manual will allow you to reset your titles just like a Book of Reincarnation allows you to reset your stats. It's pretty much the same premise. So you get the points back, and you just reallocate those points into equipment drop rate to help you have better chances of getting those drops that you want. All right. So after you've gotten all that stuff together, you got your gear, you've re-rolled your gear, put this certain special effects on them and all that good stuff. You're gonna come right over here to the underworld or to wherever you're farming right now. You're gonna do this. You're gonna pick a floor, okay? In the description, I will put the link to the Neo 2 Reddit, where you can figure out which floors have which graces, because certain graces are locked to certain floors. So, for example, floor 1 may have Fusanushi or Susano on it, but the next floor will not. They will have an entirely different rotation of graces on it. So with target farming, if you're going for a specific grace, there is a way for you to go to a specific floor in order to farm that grace. All right, I'm going to show that method in this video. Again, I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible because this video would be very, very long if I decided to go over it at a very slow pace. If you do want more of an explanation, just let me know in the comment section and I will put a more detailed explanation out. But for the purposes of me not taking at least an hour to 2 hours trying to explain, this is what I'm going to do. But again, in the description, I will drop a link for the Nioh 2 Reddit that lists which grace are on which floors. Okay, so again, you're going to come over to here, you're going to choose whatever floor for the grace that you want to farm. After you do that, if you have enough Choco Cups, you're going to maximize the 10 because it's going to boost your divine and ethereal drop rates. Okay, it's going to give you a higher chance of having, you know, divine or ethereal piece of gear drop for you to have a better chance to get the graces that you want. Okay, so all of that paired together is going to give you a massive difference and a bigger chance to get the graces that you want to drop, as well as the equipment, the armor, the weapons, accessories, all of that. Okay, so that's pretty much what target farming is. And again, I'll show you what I mean by target farming in terms of how I would run through a certain mission. All right, so that's the gist of it. In the second half, I'll show you again how I go through it, but we're going to go to it right now. So I'll see you guys in that second part. All right, guys, so for the second part of the video with our target farming, I'm in a stage right now. I've done the Choco Cups plus 10 to give me my, you know, maximum amount of chances to get the divine and ethereal gear. As you can see, I have on my gear, my farming gear with the equipment drop rate, item drop rate on each piece and stuff. Got the lucky drop, all that stuff. I'm pretty much ready. I'm ready to go and start farming. Now, I am in the first stage, and what you're going to do is you're going to just pretty much go through the level. Like if this is the stage that, you know, I want to farm the graces on, right? This is the stage I want to come to. Level 1 has the graces I'm looking for. So I'm going to come to I'm going to go to floor 1, and I'm going to pretty much take on the enemies here and take the drops from them. Okay. So pretty much that's all it is. I'm going through the stage, literally. If this is the place where your graces are that you want to farm, run through the stage normally, okay? Simple as that. And once you run through the stage and you take out all the enemies, then you're going to go ahead and go to the main, go to the Crucible, fight the main boss at the end, and then after I get through that, I'll show you what to do right after that, okay? All right, so now that we've gotten through our stage and we've gotten to the Crucible to face our floor 1 boss, you have the choice of coming here. You've pretty much gotten all the, you know, 4 busts you can see at the top of the screen. You've gotten all 4 of your Kodama in the stage. You can come here, ask this guy for help if you want to. You don't really need it. But after we beat our boss, then I'll go on to the next part of, you know, the video. All right, so now that our boss is done, what you can do is you can come here to your items and you check on new items. Check and see if you have the graces that you want. So say I wanted, right now I have on the non-bond greaves and I wanted Amen no Uzume. Boom, now I have me an Amen no Uzume's grace, right? Okay, so I lock that. Everything's good to go. Now what I do is I go on to our next stage. And then once we hit our next stage, this is where the target farming and comes into play, right? So again, remember I said every single stage is not going to drop the same graces. Every stage has a different cycle of graces that drops, and the graces that drop in stage one are not going to be the same graces that drop in stage two, and so on and so forth. So um, a different set of graces drops in stage one, a different set of graces drops in stage two, and a different set of graces drops in stage three. Okay, they cycle every 3 stages. Again, in that post I'll drop in the description, you'll see what I mean by that. So they cycle every 3 stages. So the same graces that drop in stage one will drop in stage 4, 7, 10, so on and so forth. All right. So for the target farming part of the video, what we do is if you don't have it set right now, you can come right over to your shrine, go over to your ready jutsu, come to your ninjutsu, and what you're going to do is you're going to equip your catwalking scroll, your sneak thief scroll, and a tiger running scroll. Okay, these 3 scrolls right here, they will be your go-tos for when you are target farming. Okay, they're going to help you get through this a lot quicker and a lot easier rather than you running through the entire level trying to fight off all the enemies. If you're not looking for the graces on that floor, there's no reason for you to fight any enemy on that floor. So you're literally just going to speed past every single one of them. Okay, so I'll show you what that pretty much means. So now that I have those set up, I'm going to pop my ninjutsu, and now we're just going to go ahead and run past all of our enemies. Like, as you can see, she cannot see me, strictly because of the sneak thief scroll. And now, boom, I'm gone. Boom. We're just gonna keep on. We're gonna speed past all these enemies. We don't even need to. You don't even need to find all the. You don't even need to find all the Kodama. You can just find one, honestly, and then you're good to go. Now, if you're not confident you can beat the next boss without finding all 4, by all means, you go find all 4. But this is pretty much what happens right here. And now I can skip through all of this. Don't have to worry about it. Go straight to the next floor. Because I'm not looking for any graces on that floor. And then you literally rinse and repeat. And there we go. Simple as that. So now I've sped through stage 2. I didn't need any graces on stage 2. I'm going to go right to stage 3. And again, we're going to do the same process. We're going to speed run through. Don't worry about any of the enemies at all because you're not looking for any graces on this stage. That's pretty much what target farming is. Like it's by far the easiest and quickest way for you to pretty much farm the graces that you want. This is the best way to prepare for Depths of the Underworld, for the final 30 stages of the game. It's by far the easiest method. It's the quickest method, and it works. So that's pretty much the video. I appreciate you guys for coming, and watching the video. I hope I helped you all out. I hope this, gives you, something to pretty much add to your farming purposes and stuff. So thank you all so much. It's King Ray Diamonds, and I'm out.